Hey, what's going on, Guardians? Nem with Planet Destiny here, and welcome to the weekly reset of March 22nd. A whole month! The Witch Queen has been out and about in our hands, and I definitely have been enjoying it a lot. It's been real good, real good. I still have some Wellspring weapons to go farm. Today I will go and get my Come to Pass to hopefully start the exotic glaive process. But without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into our reset shenanigans. Starting off, of course, we have our legends, which no longer grant pinnacle. Remember, Vault of Glass now only grants a powerful drop, and Prophecy's kind of hiding in here as well, but neither of these drop pinnacle. So if you're still trying to get bump up your gear to get to the soft cap, you can go ahead and run Vault. But as far as Crucible goes, we have our weekly rotator as Clash. Now, of course, you can do either Clash, Control, Rumble, or Elimination for your hot and spicy pinnacle drop. Over on Gambit, you do have the freelance playlist now. 3 matches of Gambit for a pinnacle now. They did patch Ariana's Vow, so that thing is no longer going to be an absolute menace in Gambit. Over on the Vanguard Strikes playlist, we have Arc Singe as our weekly modifier, and our daily modifier is going to be Heavyweight and Blackout. For the Nightfalls, we have the Fallen Saber, a classic D1 strike. Now for this one, of course, you do have to complete it with a score of 100k or higher, or if you're feeling saucy, you can go ahead and complete the Grandmaster for a pinnacle drop as well, but also at 100k, mind you. Over on Savathun's Throne World, we have quite a few selections for pinnacle. We have our Vow of the Disciple for pinnacle gear, the Preservation mission for pinnacle gear with no extra requirements, the Vox Obscura exotic quest for a weekly pinnacle drop, and the Wellspring for pinnacle as well, but this one you do have to complete it on a higher difficulty. And lastly, down here we have the weekly mission that you can get a pinnacle with a score of 100,000 or better. As far as pinnacle drops, that's it, because the altars don't grant pinnacle, just powerfuls again. So that's another option if you're still trying to get to the cap before your pinnacle sources are needed. Let's see, over on Eternity, we have the Dares of Eternity, which you need to complete it with a score of 250 or higher, 250k, that is, of course, for pinnacle. And we also have the Grasp of Avarice dungeon, which is also located down here in the Cosmodrome, which is this little ping that you see down here, just kind of hiding all the way above over there. But that's it as far as pinnacle drops go. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Tess is offering this week. So for our silver offerings, we have the Molten weapon ornament for the Dead Messenger, which is a throwback to Invective's ornament from Destiny 1, so which is really cool. The Prometheus OSP ship, if you're very much into kind of like that astronauty vibe. The Bushwhacker shell, this interesting design of a ghost, for 600 silver. That is 600 silver too much. And the Courtyard Celebration emote. This feels familiar. I can't remember what the source is for or the inspiration behind this one, but I feel like I've seen this before somewhere. And finally, we have our daily offer of the Satin Spike with a discounted price of 100 silver. So it's 700 instead of 800, as you can see down here. For Bright Dust, we have the Canopus Trirem vehicle from Season of Arrivals. It's got a neat little contrail design there. The Constellation Tracer, which unfortunately does not take shaders super well on the energy portion of the ship, but nonetheless it's still a really cool looking ship, and I might pick this up. Who knows? We'll see if I'm feeling a little loose with the little 300 or 3000 Bright Dust that I have left. We have the Dacio capsule entrance, or the Daito capsule entrance, that foundry that makes hard light and stuff like that. So there you go, there you have it one more time. Boom. We have a new shader called the Lucid. It's very brown, very green. Not super feeling this one. It's a little dirty for me, but there it is. There's a new shader. Now down here on the other portion of the bright dust, we have the spring showers emotes. So if you're feeling melancholy and you don't really want to sing in the rain, here you have an emote just for you. We have the Tada emote, the very famous Will Smith meme. The off-road shell, which is a very bright, very loud ghost shell. Ooh, those things actually do change with shaders. How obnoxious can this get? Where's Gambit Jadestone? Oh my god, that gets really obnoxious. Okay, love it. Followed that, we have the Terran sidecar, which is very reminiscent to me of that 70s show. I get that 70s show vibes from this design. As far as the armor this week, for the seasonal armor ornaments, we have the class items. So for the warlocks, here you have the bond, which looks really neat. For our ornament, we have one for the Gjallarhorn, which is the Halo inspired rocket launcher ornament, which is really cool. And for those that still use ghost projections, we have a stasis projections for you stasis mains out there. As far as flare goes, we have the Metropolitan acoustics. It's very green, very bright, and really not me. The Byzantium Lotus, which can look okay on certain pieces of armor and weapons. The Copper Brand shader as well, if you're looking for more of a brassy look. The Trinity shader, which is brand new for this season. It's very green, very gray. Not sure how I feel about this one. I'm sure it'll look good on something, on someone. And this particular transmit effect, which I'm not even going to pretend I know how to pronounce. The Harpy's Cry transmit effect as well. Boom, and the Siva Emergence transmit effect. And blah. Looks really neat, real cool. Okay, let's go ahead and what a gamer right there. XX Death God. Death God. What a gamer. Okay. And for the Gunsmith, we have a spoiler alert sidearm with feeding, frenzying, and unrelenting. Not super crazy about these. Maybe it's good for PvP. Who knows? I'm not sure. The Perseus/D with tunnel vision and Vorpal might actually be pretty decent for higher end activity with Vorpal, for that extra hot and spicy damage against bosses or guardians in their super. Annual Skate, a 140 hand cannon with Outlaw and Dragonfly, might be decent for PvE. The Ogma PR6 with Demolitionist and Dragonfly, a PvP dream pulse rifle. And the Typhon Grenade Launcher 5 with Demolitionist and Frenzy. What kind of grenades does this one have? So it's got proximity and high velocity with a velocity masterwork. So it's okay. It's not bad. I like Demolitionist. And Eternity's Edge sword. It's still, no Vortex frame will ever outshine Falling Guillotine, so this is a hard pass. So there is your weapons from the Gunsmith this week. Hopefully I'm not missing anything as far as reset goes, and if I am, please do let me know in the comment section down below, Guardians. But that is it for this week's reset video. Thank you so much for watching, Guardians. Have fun with the rest of the Witch Queen season, and we'll see you guys next time.